saw you had a really good end to your last season. You kind of figured that out as a springboard into this spring, and how do you feel like it's going so far this spring?
I feel like it's going good, man. Our unit's just doing amazing this spring. We have a different mindset this year's spring. So we're just trying to do as best as we can and jumpstart us and then rally around each other and just make each other better.
Seems like you and Mike and Tyreek are like the big three in there. Have you seen some of those young guys start to emerge and get better as the spring has progressed a little bit?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, definitely as a unit, we're all climbing this year. So, I mean, even the young guys coming from the bottom, they're starting to rise as well. It's just we're all like starting to come together as a unit. We're playing at the same level as each other, so it's
Has there been, I was going to ask, has any of those younger guys that have maybe been in the program for a year or two, have you seen development to the point where you could say they may be the next breakout player on this defensive line? We're always kind of looking for that guy that, Larry said last year, that dog in the room. Is there a guy that you see, maybe one of those younger players that has that kind of mentality?
I feel like everyone, like all the younger guys that came in last year, they're all growing. Like it's amazing to see, honestly, to see them all like they're head to head with each other. That's Hero, Kenyatta, Kane Curry, and even Amari. They're all growing together, man. It's amazing to see.
Seems like you kind of operate in the background. A lot of attention gets paid to defensive ends and things like that, and then you kind of just do your work. It kind of reminds me of the way your brother operated.
Yeah.
Do you like that? Do you like kind of operating from the background?
I don't mind it. It's like at the end of the day, I'm playing for my team, so if it's getting attention or not, I know that I'm working for my team, and that's what I'm here for.
What went into last year toward the end there where you really started to turn it on and play with it? Were you just getting comfortable in the defense as you learned it more throughout the year? Was it just confidence in yourself? Like, what do you think was the culprit there to help you really play well there at the end of the year and earn a lot of starts?
I think that it's basically just the older guys really believing in me and me proving myself that I can play. That I can play at their level, and then just pushing me every single day during practice, being able to really see the confidence in myself and being able to play with the big boys out there.
Does it kind of hit you yet that you're the oldest guy in the defensive tackle room?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's a new leadership role, trying to gather young guys, gather everyone else inside the group and the unit. And it's definitely different, but I'm ready for the chance.
What would an ideal season look like for you next year?
I'm not really too worried about stats or anything like that. I'm just here to just play for my team and just want to do anything that we can win. I want to win. That's the main factor. I want to win this year. I'm tired of just coming short. So whatever we got to do as a unit to do that, that's all we'll do.
So, defensive tackle generally not a huge statistical position anyway. You guys have, it seems like, three of you that may be in the rotation there. In terms of how much you see yourself on the field, how much you can contribute, what do you kind of envision as your role this upcoming season? As Spencer said, you kind of came on at the end of last year. How do you build up for next season?
So the good thing about units is we like to rotate a lot, so I feel like all of us can rotate in. I mean, it's not just me, it's not like a starter or anything, it's just everybody can contribute in any type of way they need to, so we can all step up to the plate. And not just going first, second, or any type of way that we all going to contribute on the field.
So being out there first snap on defense, not a factor for any defense.
Not a factor. It doesn't matter who's out there, we're all going to play hard.
Ty, you mentioned taking over as the oldest guy in the defensive tackle room. How much did you learn from Juwan last year as you stepped into this role? He filled that role for you guys last year.
I learned a lot from him. It was amazing to see him like being able to lead himself and lead the unit the way he did with all the older guys like G. Fry, Jerron Cage, all of them leading, and it's just like setting the tone for to start this season to just try to follow their footsteps and move the yardstick, as Coach Jay likes to say all the time.
As we've talked about, like you came on at the end of last year, what's maybe one or two things you learned about yourself and this defense that back half of that year that you think you can take to this season?
I think that our defense is strong. It's just having the confidence in each other that we can do this. Like we can set the tone. We can do whatever we need. The offense needs is we can come together and just learn that and be able to be confident in ourselves and myself. Just be able to take care of that on the field every play, every game. That's what we need.
What have you learned? What have you seen from Hero so far this spring?
I've seen a lot, man. He's doing real good, man. I don't want to put him out there, but him, the unit, all the freshmen, everybody in the unit is just doing good. I love to see it.
You went through that first year of learning everything and trying to get your feet wet in Larry's defensive line room. Did you see that from him? And as he continues to progress, do you see what all these guys have had to do to get on the field. Have you seen that from him?
For sure. I feel like all of us had like that little growing step we had to go through, had to come in, had to learn the system. And, it's not easy all the time, but, Hero, all of them they come in, they grind every single day, and they learn every single day, and you can see the progress in every single day.
Where have you seen the progress in
Everywhere. We've seen being able to play off the ball, be faster, quicker, anything like that, and especially even off the field, like school, anything like that is doing good. It's just automatically just progress.
What's the difference for you from 3 years of practice here to right now in spring practice? A new season
I feel like it's just a confidence thing, just being able to be like, I'm the older guy now, so it's like you have to step inside a role or anything like that. So it's just being able to have that confidence to come out like I can play and I can do it, I can lead my squad and be with my unit, and my unit's going to do it together. Yeah.
So what have you seen out of a guy like Omari Abor in the last few months to really indicate that he's maybe turned that corner to being ready to be a contributor here?
I feel like it's just hard work. Everyone's going to have techniques and stuff like that, but it all comes down to how hard you're going to work. And I feel like that's what Amari, all the young guys, all the freshmen, even the older guys, you're just working hard. They're working hard every time because we're together. So that's working hard.
Is it visible when a guy decides, hey, I'm ready to buy in, or I'm here now?
Yeah, you can all see it. You can see it. Like, when we're all together, man, you can't stop us. It's just like we're together for each other. So if one guy goes down, we're going to pick each other up and we're going to keep going.
How exciting is it to see you, Mike, and Tyreek all on the field together, knowing that last year there were times where Tyreek was on the sideline, there were times where Mike was hurt a lot, and it just seemed like you guys weren't able to all be out there in the rotation that you wanted. How exciting is it now this spring to see everyone back?
That was very exciting. When we get out there, man, it's a different feeling because, like I said before, we're playing for each other. So when we're playing for each other, we're all out there, me, Mike, young guys, all of them, we're out there for each other. So like I said, I'll go down, you're going to step up for me. We're going to do whatever we can to help each other out.
Are you still at nose?
Oh, yes, I am.
Who is at nose with you?
Right now, we have a lot of different people rotating in, so it could be anyone. It could be Mike, Hero, it could be Talik, it could be anyone right now.
Were you asked about Hero earlier? What's he doing? How's he doing this spring?
He's doing really good, just like the rest of the unit. The young guys, he's doing just as good as all of them. We all working.
How hard is it for the young guys to pick up how hard they have to work? Like, you are young, but when you watch them, do they pick it up quickly? How difficult is that to pick up just how hard you have to work?
It's a process. I think it's up to the older guys setting the tone and starting out, just being able for them to see how we're working and be able to see like that, set the tone for them, and they're going to learn up of that and they're going to play up of that. So it's just how the older guys' perspective for them is how they work hard. So
what's the first scrimmage of practice, of spring practice like? Are you looking forward to? What's that like every year?
I take it as just a regular practice, It's just, we call it a scrimmage, but at the end of the day, it's just like what we do every single day. We come here and grind. So rather it's just practice, a scrimmage, practice, whatever it is, we're going to come with the same mindset every time. Just work hard.
You mentioned a couple times the guys that left and leadership. How are you trying to step into a bigger leadership role this year to fill some of that?
Right now, I'm just trying to, like I said before, just take the torch that they gave me, to all the lessons, all the advice they gave me, pass it on to the young guys, pass it on to my unit, so we can all collectively grow together.
Does leading come naturally to you? Is that something that you've done in the past and feel comfortable with? I know some guys talkers, some guys lead by example. How do you kind of describe what you've developed as a leader?
I can't say I'm natural leader, but it's definitely something that I'm learning as I go. It's something like being a leader is something you have to learn as you go. So I'm definitely learning that as I go, and it's helpful that my unit is able to, anytime Mike, Talik, they're growing, helping me out, and I'm helping them out. So we all become leaders of the unit, so we all lead each other.
We're good.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Thanks, Tom.